Hä? Dude. Dudis. Guten Morgen, Atano. Moin, 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 moin. I'm trying to... hä? It's gonna be Control Alt F12. Yeah, it is. Why not? Weird. Excuse me. What's that program? That program that you just saw was a Razer Huntsman software that allows me to set up keybinds. You wanna see it again? Oops. Razer Synapse, and then for like I have this FN hypershift, and then I can basically remap all of these keys to be keyword keys. I don't have a Stream Deck, and so this is basically my Stream Deck here. So for example, this. Ah shit! No, I'm sorry. Of course I can't do it while it's open. Right, this is start and pause. Right, and I was trying to do this. Listen, brother, I was trying to do this, yeah. I was trying to like give myself the camera thing. Boom. Smart. Yeah, you have that one for moving the camera around. You mean this? What type of program that is? You wanna know what type of program this is? This stuff here, I need that. Okay, I'll show you. It is called Move Source, I think. Move OBS. Yeah. Move Transition. It's an extension. And then what you can do is you have a scene. You have a scene in your OBS, right? And I don't know why this chat always resets when I hate that so much. Can't you just keep this? Stupid QT network. Anyways, so you have like a scene, right? I have this one scene live, and you can right click on it and then go to filters, and then you can set up, you can add a new move source. And then that move source, for example, the camera full here, you can set the source of which thing here you want to change, right? By having a button press, and then you say, well, get transform. For example, I make it big, right? Then I get the transform. You can see scale here, position, rotation, all of that, right? I guess there's even color or something. TRB, I don't know what that is. Anyways, oh, it's gotta be a rotation and something else. No, the rotation is here. And then you can also change other stuff like visibility and order and blah, blah, blah. And then once you have that, you can go into the settings. You're still in the big view. Oh yeah, right. I'm in the big view and so you can't see, right? Of course, I'm stupid. So yeah, anyways. You click on filters, right on the scene there where you want to have the transitions. Then you select which source in the scene you want to change. And then, for example, the big one, the full one, you could see here, you set up the camera to where it is, how it is, and you get the transform. I'm not going to get transform now because it's going to break it. And then once you have that, right, you can also change some other stuff. Close. And then you go into settings and hotkeys. And then you can set up hotkeys for those, right? Camera full for me is this. So I can do Control-Shift-1. Oh yeah, you can't do it in here. Control-Shift-1. But I have it on my keyboard, right? On the FN, which is basically almost exactly the same, but whatever. Yeah. That's how you, yeah, you have to mess around with this, and it is helpful, 100%, not required, but helpful. Hello guys, Anthony on YouTube, good morning, and Cross Sniper, good morning. YouTube did not send me notification of this. How dare they? You have almost missed awesome content, brother. I need to charge my phone, give me a second. I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit late, I know that. I'm working on it. I have made, you guys, of you who have followed me, and by the way guys, good morning. Let me give you like some good mornings. Wait, Real Super Cool, my man. Blind Fish, hey Cakes, how's life? Life's good, bro. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, my brother. Jealous of Choice, my man. Long time no see. How are you doing, bro? I hope you have a good day. My man. Good morning, yes! We're gonna play some, not Elden Ring, Dark Souls today! Yeah! I've been waiting for that, man. Like 2 days, I'm deprived of it, man. Oh. Did you stop J, friend? I never started really J. I tried out J. But I'm making a game in C++, bro. Like, I'm not gonna switch now, but maybe after the game's over. You never know. Why do all prefer Firefox as a browser? I don't know, cause it's shit. I don't like it particularly much anymore, but yeah. Yeah. Will you allow people streaming a game? Of course. I mean, that's the best way to market your game, lol. Hello. Hello, Russian name on YouTube. I cannot read that. It looks like Anto. Anto. My man. Good morning. Yo, Anto. Atano, my besta. I'm doing good, bro. Busy life, busy with thesis. Hope chat is doing good too. Oh, you're busy with thesis, bruh. That was so boring for me. Hope you get through this, man. Hopefully, brother. Okay, today, the plan for today, of course, is we're going to do 5 minutes, not 5 minutes of coding. We're going to work on our 5 minutes of fun on the game. You know, we'll make some adjustments to my man, Atano. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. 16 years, bro. Sub. Good morning. Hello, Ashnops. Good morning. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 minutes of fun on the game. And then, of course, we're gonna switch over to Dark Souls and maybe get some PoE in as well. I need to finish my build, man. And the clip for Chris Wilson is also there still. I need to delete the elemental hit, so I need to either die or get some progress in, man. One of the two. And Snoggyball, I missed you. And Sucks 28 me. Why? What do you mean by why? Why what? Anyways, let's continue. Alright? On the game. Why Firefox bad? Whoops, wrong fucking button. I actually wanted to listen to that. Shit, I'm stupid. There we go. Why Firefox is bad? Because it uses too much memory. If it's open for too long, it basically destroys your computer, bro. At least that's my experience. Seems like the Witcher 3 source code was leaked online. Reddit lists 4chan as the main source. Hey people, a few minutes ago, passwords to the source code archives of The Witcher 3 and several other games have been revealed. Oh, these are the passwords. They don't look too crazy. So I won't ask, does anyone still have any download links? Lol, is this even legal to show here? Guys, this is bad. I have to delete this if this is real. From the top talent community, Insane Freestyle by Harry Heck. Yeah, it was leaked back way in February 2021. You could download the torrent, no problem, but the leakers expected $10,000 for each archive's password. So 40,000 for all. The torrent provided here is real and all the password accept. Holy shit, is that bad? Guys, is that bad to show? Do I have to like cut this out? I have no idea. Time to earn some Witcher AI for the tangerines. Now, if this wasn't illegal to look at the source code, I would love to look at the source code just to see what they have done, right? Because I'm assuming, right? I'm a C++ developer. I enjoy reading C++ code. I am assuming that they have a bunch of... It's full of OOP, essentially. That's what I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure it's still optimized as hell, but it's probably full of OOP, right? Of course, you are not going to do that. Not legal advice, don't worry about. Not legal in a second... in his sacred Discord call. Not illegal in a sacred Discord call. Maybe they have... maybe they have a 1000k switch statement. What are you trying to imply here, sir? Are you trying to imply that my switch case statement is bad? Every game code is with a bunch of shit? Yeah, true, true. I've seen this link everywhere on the web and on YouTube already, so it should be fine. Okay, I see. I see, then that's okay. If it's all over the web. Yeah, I mean, would be cool to, you know, take a look. But what does that mean? You could download the torrent, but the leakers expected $10,000 for each archive's password. So you wanted to download and then they have to pay them $10,000 just to download it? Bro. I would like to take a look at a good game, but not that much. Cakez offering his firstborn baby for PoE 2 beta key? Okay, bro, what is this? I never did that. What is this? Also, guys, I want your opinion. Do you think it's okay to show babies on stream?
Baby. How many babies can hold my weight? One baby. Oh!
What is wrong with people, man? What the fuck did I just watch? Basically, the archive was available, but inside each game was protected by a password. The password was released recently. I see. I was just following the joke that was in memes. You mean, please invite me to the PoE beta? My man. My man. Oh my god, at least Upop is fast. I appreciate it, bro. What is this? Great video from Primogen where he explains why it's so hard to add just a simple button to the system. To the system? A simple button to the system? Button complexity theorem? To what system are we talking about? To Windows?
Button complexity theorem, okay? It's a very important theorem, and I think we need to really think about this for a second, okay? When you're first starting off on a project, your button complexity is really, really low. And you know why? Because you have an application that is literally just some HTML. Maybe it's, you know, who knows what it is, and that sends a direct message to a singular server. That is your backend, right? It's a monolith, okay? It's the monolith right here. And that's very simple, okay? So your button just does this one thing, and that's that. And maybe you took a few shortcuts, and so there's not like a lot of state management, and you kind of just grab the stuff out of it, and you just kind of update, right?
Web stuff?
It's simple, right? And so your complexity is really, really low. Your mean time to button, your MTB, is really, really low. We're talking like less than 1 week, right? We're talking like nothing. It's nothing. Mean time to button, super, super small.
Is
but
this really
then,
real?
At some point, you need to start...
I can't tell if he's memeing or if he's trying to be real. I can't.
Becoming enterprise, right? You've taken some corners, you've cut some corners, a couple bugs got out into production, right? This would be
It's a button! Click! Huh?
like your first bug in production, and it causes a problem. This little takeoff point is when the uppers realize that bugs in production exist and they need it to stop. So therefore, a couple things happen. First thing that happens is you bring in state management into your client side. Second thing that happens, this is no longer one application, but some sort of API gateway followed by thousands of little machines that are full of all sorts of things that are like, you know, that you only describe with numbers and letters that you can't pronounce without being super smart, right? It all just explodes. And so therefore, you, the engineer, you can no longer edit the front end and just quickly add the back end. Instead, you have to go and talk to Bill over here, because everybody knows Bill. Everybody's like, F Bill, but Bill has to be the one that edits this machine. Then this thing needs to be updated into this like gateway, and then finally you can have this effing thing in your front end, but now you got a state management machine. So now you got to think about your state management. You got to think about how this thing flows from top to bottom. You got top-down rendering. You got who knows what the hell's going on here. You got an entire system set up to where you got to go ask Tony, hey, Tony, how do we architect a button request? Because now you don't make requests from your buttons anymore. You have some sort of request factory builder that's somewhere within your application in which you have to use because it needs to be able to do caching, because that one time you actually pressed a button and it was a get request and not a put request or a post request. You want to be able to cache this, so it goes through the caching of the request factory, and now your button needs to listen to this and be able to react to this and then be able to send all that data to the state manager. And now somehow you're here 3 weeks later, and there's a gosh dang button that needs to be created, and you can't create the button because Bill...
Now I know why the back button of Netflix doesn't work. I clicked the back button once, and it didn't bring me back to the main page. Thank you, Primogen. I know it's you. Thank you, man. Hopefully, it's gonna get better now, after he's gone. Like, what is this? What am I looking at? Huh? Huh? Bill?
Oh,
it's not
on
Bill.
Fucking vacation! Oh
Sure,
my
bro.
goodness! All you want to do is create a button, but your meantime the button exploded due to that one bug in production that affected the co-founder daughter because she couldn't post her cat picture, and now this is where you're at.
I have a web currently at uni, and it's pretty much like he said. I never encountered this. I wrote simple HTML, JavaScript, and maybe it was just too small. Maybe it was just too small. Maybe it was just too small of an application. That was pretty big. Huh, interesting. Small, yeah, very small, Major Who. You need premium to get a back button? Yeah, now I can understand why these web services are so fucking expensive. Look at this, bro. Huh? Stuff is over-engineered? What the fuck, bro? I find this interesting because for me, the front end was always just a reflection. And my man, hey, bro, Sturdy Post. I really appreciate the support, my brother. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do. Thank you, man. Like, for me, the front end was always a reflection of the backend's data. There was nothing more to the front end than that. Right? And it seemed to work like in like 99% of cases so far. But again, like maybe the applications that I've been dealing with on work and stuff just not big enough, like Netflix. I have no idea. I don't know what they cache there, what type of data they hold. I know that you can't open up 2 video streams in 2 tabs. It's already breaking then. I don't know why. It's dumb, but you can't. You know, maybe sometimes I just want to watch a little bit of one movie and then have the tab ready for the next. Right? Can't do that. No. Not allowed. And back button doesn't work. Goodness. This all boils down to optimizations. You have to have a service that runs across the world at full speed at peak hours. It's still slow, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just like I'm so far like not into this that I don't know what exactly is going on. It could be that, right? I don't want to say anything bad here. All I'm saying is that what I have seen, how other people do it was just ridiculous when it comes to TypeScript and stuff. I found that to be way over-engineered and convoluted and just unnecessary in terms of like how you get your data. But I don't know. I'm not a fucking like. I have like 2 years of experience of web dev, right? These guys have 10 plus. So yeah. Hey, Adrian Lutz, my brother, how's it going, bro? How's it going, man? Did you by any chance stream? What was it? Factorio? Recently, I saw your VOD channel. Very interesting, right? No, wait, was that? Wait, that was not you. Sorry, that was not you. I'm very sorry. That was Kuviman. I'm sorry. I'm my brain. Factorial, thank you so much, Gentul, for following. I appreciate it. Yo, what shader languages do you guys prefer most? I'm currently using WebGSL and consider giving GLSL or HLSL a try, but I don't know if they are equally terrible. Lol? Wait a minute. Const A, I vector 2, I32 is 2, variable I32 is 0. What is this one? Loop, break if, A, continue. I was about to write that I never used and wanted to ask you what you found terrible about it, but holy shit, what is this? Yeah, Mr. Super Cool, that is ridiculous. Differentiable slang, a shading language for renderers that learn. NVIDIA just released a Asia research paper, programming paper that shows how a single language can serve as a unified platform for real ... Factorio Cakes. That body of yours is absurd. That body of mine? Hello, Resist. Good morning, sir. How's it going? How long have you been working on your game for? I've been working on my game. Hello, Jova, on my mind. Good morning on YouTube. Yes, very oop. The archive also has some cyberpunk source code. They are, but the passwords were released recently. I see. Wait, I'm gonna get your name correctly. It's really small, that's why I'm struggling. Verminology, my man, on YouTube. Thank you. Hey, my boy, good morning. How long have I been working on my game for? I've been working on my game for about 2.5 years at the moment. We are approaching the 3rd year completion. Currently looks like this. We are currently working on 5 minutes of fun, aka setting a real skill tree, locking in some stuff. I don't know if this is interesting or if I can even understand this article Mike gets up. Like, the problem with these technical articles is that I just don't understand them, man. And so, like, oftentimes I just sit there... I just sit there for 10 days trying to understand what they're trying to say. I'm just not that smart, that's the issue. Your art has gotten a lot better. Oh, my man, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. ABC, I can understand ABC. Struct, differentiable. Oh god, what is this? What is this? I don't even wanna. Oh god. Designing slangs, automatic differentiation. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pass on, like, guys, I really appreciate when you link me articles, but I'm just not 5ed, man. I'm not solding, you know. I'm just not. I'm trying my best, you know, but I just don't. Let's read a little bit, okay? Let's read until we lose focus and are totally lost in complexity, okay? NVIDIA just released a SIGGRAPH Asia research paper. Slang these nuts. Fast, modular, and differentiable shader programming. Aha. The paper shows how a single language can serve as a unified platform for real-time, inverse, and differentiable rendering. The work is a collaboration between MIT, USCD, no clue what that is, UWU, and NVIDIA researchers. This part is a series on differentiable slang. I always think about, you know, the slang that, you know, you have like, yeah, my man, you know, what's crackin'? Something like that. For more information about practical examples of slang, I joined the hood, where various machine learning, ML rendering applications see differentiable slang. Example applications. Slang. Stop with the slang! It's an open source language for real-time graphics programming that brings new capabilities for writing and maintaining large-scale, high-performance, cross-platform graphics code bases. Okay, slang adapts modern language constructs. Let's click on slang. Oh god. More text? No. No. If you don't understand this, I have something easier to understand. Shut the fuck. Fuck you, you little bitch. Fuck off. You're a piece of shit, man. Fuck you. You don't understand this yourself. Okay, you're just pretending. You know, you're one of those people that reads this like, and then you're talking in these terms, you know. Oh, I used slang today. It was really differentiable, you know. I have to say, you know, it's the new generation of graphics programming, if you ask me. Yeah. What are your opinions on that, huh? Oh, you don't know what slang is? You're a fucking idiot. My God. Quit your job. That's how you get money? True, yeah? That's how you get money. Okay, where were we? Yeah, so slang is like a language that is basically, it's supposed to replace, and this is where Shh. Now this is what I do know about this stuff. HLSL and GLSL. HLSL DirectX, as far as I know. GLSL, OpenGL. I don't know if you can type or write. Shut the fuck up! Don't care. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, so HLSL is it, am I correct on this? HLSL is DirectX and GLSL is OpenGL, right? I don't know if you can type HLSL in OpenGL. Would have to, like, I don't know. I've been using GLSL by default. And so these are two languages, they are different. And so depending on which graphics library you use, you have different languages. And I'm pretty sure this slang is just going to be a language that is then compiled using probably a compiler somewhere, either an executable or a C++ script where you invoke a function that does all of the compiling for you, and then you have the bytecode, right, that is then used for the GPU. I think. Or slang is actually already a language. You still have to get the bytecode, so I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, blah, 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 code bases. Slang adapts modern language constructs to the high performance demands of real-time graphics and generates the code. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It generates the different code. So it is literally just another interface. So for example, how in Vulkan they chose GLSL, I think, and then in GLSL you write your shader code, and then Vulkan you compile that using Vulkan's compiler. They actually give you a compiler. You could also compile it yourself if you want to, but I don't know why. And then that bytecode is used on the GPU if you're using Vulkan. And so that is how they do cross-platform. I don't know if you can write HLSL in Vulkan. I've always been using GLSL there. While Slang began as a research progress, I don't know, like project. Okay, but is this even like, doesn't Vulkan already have the solution? It has grown into practical solution used. And by the way, where's OpenGL in this list? It still exists, my boys. What about OpenGL? Used in the NVIDIA Omniverse, Remix renderers, and the NVIDIA GameWorks Falcor research infrastructure. Oh my god, like I don't know any of these words. Let's just pretend we know what they're talking about. Aha! Okay. The new research pioneers a co-design approach. This approach shows that the complexities of automatic differentiation, yes, can be handled elegantly if differentiation is incorporated as a first-class citizen into the entire system. Of course. Yes. Okay, I'm lost. Let's quit here. I'm lost. It starts easy, but then there will be entire environment around it that makes it slow, large, and impossible to understand. Then there will be Slang engineers to do their magic. Bro, there was still the intro. Listen, bro, like I'm lost. Okay, I'm lost. Like, okay, this is interesting. Bridging computer graphics and machine learning. Differentiable programming and machine learning need gradients. Comparison of reference derivative versus Slang auto-diff computed derivative. Hello, Burnt in chat. Hello, Tapir. Guys, there's no point in reading this, okay? I'm literally, like, I could pretend, but yeah. Listen, there's gonna be some I don't know, Sodings out there, or I don't know, primogens out there that can understand this stuff, you know, and then you know, talk about it. Like, listen, I just make games, bro. Like, bruv. Anyone? Yeah, here. Awesome article. Yeah, very good, very good. There you go, guys. Knock yourselves out. Slang. Why use this instead of regular HLSL? Why not just use GLSL like Vulkan does and then turn that into the standard? I don't understand. Computer science deep dive, or wait until somebody makes usable libraries? Like, why, like, guys, I just have one question. Why can't these guys say the following? It sucks that we have HLSL and GLSL and WebGLSL, GLL, but whatever. This, we invented, this is a paper where we created a new language, called it Slang. And then this is hopefully going to replace those languages in the future. Why don't they just say that? Cakez using libraries apart from OpenGL. Anyways, let's just not pretend that we understand this, because I don't. Like, listen, I totally lose myself every time I read these 5-head articles. The industry standard is HLSL plus whatever L each console uses. Interesting. That being said, there are good cross compilers for GLSL to HLSL, so for the most part, you should be good. WebGSL is different. You need to be really explicit about everything. I really don't like Rust-like syntax, but that's just preference. Slang is something that Valve uses internally for Half-Life Alyx and they seem happy. It has a lot of cool features, mainly generics and interfaces. So basically OOP features. There's also SPIR-V, which does not care what shading language you use. SPIR-V is the compiler that you use in Vulkan. The SPIR-V compiler. Exactly. You write HLSL, GLSL, you can decide whatever you want to write, and then you compile, and it turns into bytecode. At the top of my head, I don't remember if DirectX supports it, but my bet is they don't. Yeah, probably not. DirectX is way bigger, AA and AAA wise, than OpenGL and Vulkan for industry to care that much. In the end, for now, I use GLSL because I try to use as little libraries, as little external libraries. Yeah. Cakez, do you question? You can do HLSL in Vulkan because it translates to SPIR-V, just like GLSL is turned into SPIR-V. Oh, I see. I must have forgotten that. SPIR-V, yeah. This is a disassembly code that you can take a look at, yeah. And so OpenCL, yeah. OpenGL doesn't work with SPIR-V. Only Vulkan does. I watched your tutorial on fixed timestamp, and I was implementing it myself. And when my fixed timestamp is set to 160, and the game is run odd 60 FPS, everything works fine. But when I'm on a lot higher FPS, movement is flickering a bit. Should I change the fixed timestamp, or probably did something wrong, XD? I don't remember, to be honest. I think what's happening is, I don't remember, to be honest. Are you sure you're using the correct timestamp in your update loop? Are you using the correct delta time? Very easy and übersichtlich? Yeah, that's very easy and übersichtlich. That's probably what Jonathan Blow meant by OpenGL, right? Or in general. It's so difficult to write graphic applications. Multiplayer Snake. Interesting. Okay, guys, we're gonna do some programming now. SPIR-V is the intermediate language. The compiler generates it. Yeah, it is an int bytecode that you can take a look at if you want to. Yeah, and then you can parse this bytecode and understand like what variables you have in there and stuff. Anyways, I'll probably send it to handmade Discord so someone will eventually fix it. Well, why don't you try to fix it, bro? Like, play around. That way you learn the most, bro. It could also be that I made a mistake, you know. In my testing, I didn't have this, but it could be that I made a mistake too. You never know. It's been a long time. I don't actually remember what exactly I did. Delta time can be deceptively easy, meaning it looks like it's working properly, and it often does until some situation arises where it doesn't. Hey, Nightshade, long time no see, bro. Hope you're doing good. Okay, guys, let's go back to the game. Today, I want to work on the skill tree of this guy. So, to recap a little bit for those of you who don't know what I'm working on a tower defense game in C++. And it is inspired, obviously, by Bloons, if you take a look at this map, right? Secondly, the game is inspired heavily by Path of Exile. So I want to have... how do you say that? I want to have a skill tree that affects the characters. You can see here that I get 20% fire damage, I get area of effect, and some of these nodes don't do anything yet. So essentially, what I'm trying to do here, similarities are uncanny. So essentially what I'm trying to do here is build a skill tree that is balanced for a first level in which this character can be placed and is strong enough to survive for a couple of rounds. You know, like in Bloons, where you place down a dart monkey and he survives, let's say, the first, second round on his own, maybe third round as well, and then after that it gets a little bit more difficult. That is what I'm trying to do here. I want to have this guy generate enough money so that I can place down further units. And so that means we have to work on the cost of each unit, the damage of each unit, and the abilities and passive skill trees of each unit, and how much experience they gain when defeating enemies. That is what we have to work on today. And the very first question that we have to ask ourselves is, if we start a new game and we place this unit, should this unit have access to 2 abilities at the same time? Already. What does that mean? Well, when in Bloons you place down the dart monkey, and I think I have a recording somewhere. Let me find that. I might be wrong on that. Let me double check here. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I found it. By the way, guys, I have a big, like for the Dark Souls, I'm gonna talk about it later. I will probably remove the blindfold from Dark Souls. I have been dealing with some intense neck pain for the last 2 days. I actually wanted to stream yesterday, but I just couldn't sit straight. I think it's because I was constantly doing this for like extended periods of time. It was so bad, I could barely move to the left and to the right. Hello, I saw your video about Godot today. Good content. Hey, thank you. Which one did you see? Thank you, sir. Yeah, let me see. Bloons, new gameplay. Let's see. So this is a new game in Bloons. And I should probably plus this a little bit, because that takes time. Oh man, I'm setting up audio. That's always annoying. Okay, stop. Oh, there we go. Now it's interesting. There's the interesting stuff. Okay, so by default, this guy has 1 ability when you start a new game. He's only able to get sharp shots in. That is interesting, right? Because he has 1 upgrade available. If I now take a look at my character, he has 2 upgrades available. Explosive arrow and ice shot. Right? So if I get enough points, you can see here at the bottom, I will be able to purchase this upgrade. Right? Let's cheat ourselves some points. And then I can choose between 2 points. So essentially, it's probably better to make them earn every new ability. While the eye looks really clean, I dig it. You like it? This? Or you mean the bottom part? I think I just noticed something when I compare that to Bloons. When you click on a monkey in Bloons, it gives you the upgrades right away, right? So basically you click once and then you click on the upgrade. In my game, if you have 2 units, you click on the unit, you click on the button, and you click on the upgrade. That is 3 clicks. Now, why am I talking about this? Why is this important? It comes down to user experience and ease of use of the game mechanics. It is UI design. So I don't know if there is a better way to upgrade this unit's abilities and armor. So essentially, like I have the same thing for weapons and I have the same thing for armor. Okay, so essentially if I want to upgrade any of these, I have to click 3 times. Click on the unit, click on the upgrade, click on the button, click on the upgrade. The downside is that blasted UI pops up on screen all the time. That is the downside in Bloons, exactly. That is annoying to me as well. Long live chaos. Esports, Twitch, online casino, sports betting equals scam, fixed match. Hello. Hell doesn't exist. Don't be afraid of death and you will be stronger. Open your tab every evening and never turn it off. And bleach to the food. Add bleach to the food and throw it in the forest. And the sea with plastic. The money will come to you. Hammerman, yeah. Long live Cheo Twitch Scam U3. Yeah, cool. So let us think of another tower defense game that is very successful, that I have not played, but it is successful. And take a look at that. We need to do the research. Where's the... Do I always close these? Guys, what is it called? The other tower defense game that is also very successful. Oh, I always forget that. Probably add keyboard shortcuts. It improves UI experience. Toilet, skibby toilet, tower defense? No. About Vampire Survivors? Oh, cool. Kingdom Rush, yeah, thank you. Let's get some gameplay action of Kingdom Rush. Kingdom Rush gameplay, PC HD. Excuse me. I said annoying. Okay, click on one of those, please. Click on a slot. Click on a slot, bro. Aha. He clicks on it, and then it shows the upgrades immediately. So this is what I could do too. What if he clicks on Mage Tower? Fuck, man, it's so easy. Shit. This is so good. Just download and play it. It's like $3. Yeah, we play it in the future, 100%. We will play it. Did you build Campus Survivors? No, I did not. Kingdom Rush is the go-to tower defense game. Let's see, how big is it on Steam? It's not that big, right, comparatively to Bloons. Kingdom Rush Steam. But it's probably because of the graphics, right? 10,000 reviews. It is still big. What do people not like about it? Starts as a fun, simple flash game, then ruined by tedium. Hours and hours of brute forcing. Success leads to extreme frustration. Don't buy this game anymore. Huh. Interesting. Go to Steam Spy. You need a fucking microscope to play this. Can't you log in, zoom in? Not a fan of the art style. Yeah, but it's a distinct art style. I don't know. Yeah. 2014. What does Steam Spy do here? Okay. Let's think. I have to click 3 times. That is a big... Guys, I hope you guys understand how big of a deal this is. Because what do you do most in tower defense games? You click. You click on units and manage them. We need a tier near TD. Have you thought about shortcut keys? Just For desktop variation. Yeah, of course. But we still have to take into account that there's going to be mouse-only players. You have to take the dumbest idiots into account and think about what they would do. So what I would do is click. And then I click here. How to save a click. Yeah, like listen, this one click could, and we are not talking about any UI here. It doesn't really matter. We are purely, this is gameplay what we're working on, and that is king. It is king. Gameplay is the most important thing. Do you recommend your Celeste tutorial for learning OpenGL, or do you think you'll make a separate series for that exclusively? For learning OpenGL in general, maybe not, but the Celeste tutorial is there to learn how to make an entire game in C++, and then as part of that you have shader hot reloading, you have texture hot reloading, you have, I think you have shader hot reloading, right? Is it in the series already? Should be. And you have an entire engine where you can make a game in OpenGL. So can you learn OpenGL with that? 100%. I have managed to add Bloom to my game. I guess I don't have any Bloom at the moment. I've managed to add Bloom to my game. With that as a basis, you can add other effects with that as a basis. It is actually quite easy to extend this. You don't have to do much. Make the whole game voice acted. I linked this. I like the Celeste tutorial. It is what got me into OpenGL. Oh, cool, man. Glad you like it. Hello there, Argentul. Good morning. How to save a click? Yeah, right, Jason. We have to think about that. Click Q. Make the whole game voice acted. So I was thinking about doing the Kingdom Rush here, where it gives me 3 options. Wait. There was a recent tower defense game on Steam where you place your map, or what is it called? My brother linked it to me. Wait. I can't leak the conversation, but he linked it to me a long time ago. Let me find that. Let's find the conversation with my brother first. Holy shit, it's been a long time. Holy moly, where is he? There's no way he's that far down the list. Absolutely not. He must have changed his profile picture. There is no way he's that far down the list. Where the fuck is he? That's not him, right? Where is he? He's definitely not that far down. Absolutely not. Disable streamer mode. Where the fuck is my brother? Lol. Let's search. There he is. Alright, it is called... he linked me a video. It is called Rogue Tower. That's what the thing is called. Let me hide some stuff. Here. Rogue Tower. Okay. Right bottom of the tower, make an arrow that the player can click to upgrade. Yeah, but like it's Legion TD. Rogue Tower. This one. How big is that? 5,000. Not bad. Let's watch some gameplay. Let's see. Can you stop that? Thank you. You click on the tower. It's too fast. It's too fast. I can't see. I hate Steam! Okay, give me a second. This is the worst player in the world because it keeps unmuting himself. Rogue Tower gameplay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so what does he do? He clicks on the tower. I can't see. I missed it. Where's his mouse? He's here. How? His mouse is here, yet this menu opens. He must have clicked a hotkey or something. So let's assume he clicked on the tower. Right? Oh, this is annoying. Can you click on the tower, bro? Maybe he has hotkeys. Yeah, but I need like some... Bro. Click on the tower, please. Come on. Click on a tower. You know you want to click on a tower, bro. You want to click on it. Yeah. Click. Aha. No, not so fast, bro. Click. God damn it. Okay. He clicked on it. Wow. That's a lot of... Holy... That is a lot of UI. Sheik, my man, thank you so much for subscribing, bro. Let me unmute the bot. That is Shade 11. Yeah, he's just killed enough units and it triggered some sort of level up upgrade. Round ended and he gets a new feature. Aha. I see. What part of user experience are you trying to improve? I'm trying to improve the upgrading of units to the point where I click twice instead of 3 times. Right now, I have 2 units, let's say 4 units, right? Or 5 units in here. And I have to click on each unit. Then I have to go down with my mouse, like from up here, all the way down here. Click on that. And then choose an ability here. That is tedious. I'm trying to improve that experience to be better. I have 3 upgrade possibilities. I can upgrade abilities. And I guess it's better to use an example of someone that has abilities. I can use get abilities. I can get weapons. And they all cost the same, right? They cost 60. And I can get items. Like this one has proper items here. Like, for example, a leather helmet. Click the link. The clicking is a bit buggy and goes right through the elements, but here's me clicking stuff. Oh, my man, thank you. I'm sorry, I missed that. Totally missed that. Select. Click. Okay, you click on the tower. How do you upgrade the tower? Upgrade... health damage, armor damage, and shield damage. Aha. So essentially, it's still 2 clicks. It is 2 clicks. It is 2 clicks. This is like, in my opinion, this UI is kind of bad, but it's still 2 clicks. So we need to get to 2 clicks. It's very important. Go down. You can use comma and dot to go frame by frame. Yeah, I know that. Like in YouTube, on YouTube, that's really cool. You can go, like I know that feature. I use that a lot for pixel art. You can click the comma and dots and then it goes frame by frame. Yeah. What do you do? Why about moving an upgrade to the right of the tower unit? Right button. How about this? We click on a unit. And it shows us a UI just... excuse me. It shows us a UI just like... God! What is it called? Ah, fuck, the other tower defense game that has 10,000 reviews on Steam that looks very far zoomed out, where Gucci Burgers doesn't like... I remember all of this, but the name. What is the name, guys? What is the name? You know the name. You want to know the name. He burps like a cow and all is good. The hiccups. Age of Empires. Kingdom Rush. I think it was Kingdom Rush. Yeah. Kingdom Rush. Yeah. RuneScape. Yeah, of course. It is RuneScape. Okay. So I have a cool idea. I'm just not going to remove the current UI. However, I have an idea. we're gonna do it like this. When we click on a unit, we can do this while the game's running. Right? Let's put this here. Give me a second. Let me check on here, where we are. There we go. Move ourselves to the left. Now, I have an idea. And for that, we need a unit here, so we can double test that. Can you guys... Let me move the chat really quickly. You know, you guys are annoying. You're destroying the window, essentially. Where do I put you guys? You guys suck. Where do I put you? You are in the frame, right? You are in the frame. Top middle? You mean here? Move your cam? No, the reason why the cam is there is important. I guess I'll put you guys here. Fine, I'll put you here. That is okay. I have an idea. I'm getting dizzy, stop moving, center. How about here? Nah, bro. Whatever, we're just gonna leave it here. It is how it is. Let's do this again. There we go. Okay, now we have a clear picture. So the idea is the following. When I click on the unit, I just wanna show certain upgrade elements. Let's go into the game, close this, and then update hero. It's not here. Actually, it could be. Is it though? If game state selected hero is, let's see, draw upgrades. There we go. Let's see. If this is our selected hero, then we draw some upgrades. We go into the hero, weapon. Well, how do we get that? Let's see. Weapon upgrades is an array for each hero. So that would be hero type ID. Right? That would be, what does that give us? An item upgrades struct. Okay. Let me call that weapon upgrades. Okay, now we have the weapon upgrades. Okay. Stick with me. What is that? Huh? Oh, I see. I redefined the weapon upgrades. So I guess we call it WPN upgrades. All right. Now that we have those, I think this is an array. It contains just an array. Max item upgrades. Okay. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I probably have to make this better, but let's see. For int I is 0. I is less than max weapon or max item upgrades. Or is it max item choices? Let me double check. Max item upgrades. Ah no, we don't do a for loop. We get the item choice. Yeah, item choices. So item choice choices is weapon upgrades on hero weapon upgrades weapon choices dot count. So what does that mean? If we have already gotten a weapon upgrade, right, we can upgrade our weapon here if we have enough money, of course. Then we have one upgrade already and we index into the next tier of upgrades, right? We have 4 tiers of upgrades. If we have 0 upgrades, we index into the lowest tier, tier 0. That's how it works. And now we get the choice, and in the choice we have, I call it item choice. I don't know, these names are really difficult to come by. But essentially I have 4 or 3 choices here. 3 choices, max item choices, right? It's not perfect. I should have probably done this with arrays. It's a lot easier with arrays than it is with fixed C arrays. But this is something that I will do like off stream. That's not important. Right now, what is important is that max item choices. We loop over those and then we get ourselves a, what is this? An item type. An item type is just an ID in enum, right? So we get ourselves an item type. Item, and that would be the weapon, right? A weapon is choices on dot items on I, and we could call this, instead of I, we could call this F2 weapon index, right? I like doing this more than I. What are you talking about, bro? Why is this weapon upgrades dot item choices? Yeah. Now we have the weapon, okay, and then we get the data for the weapon. That would be get item data. And this is also something that I can improve. This get item data, right? Function, oh, okay, fine. Let's get the weapon ID. Let's call it weapon ID, I think it's better. Whoops. Hello boys, hey Romko, good morning sir. Now that we have the data for the weapon, this should be better. This function right here is a switch case statement going by Casey Muratori, aka Handmade Hero. We can improve this by having a fixed const, maybe not const, but static array that gives us all of this by default. We can do that, that's possible, and I will do that, but this is something just coding off stream. Not important right now. What are we listening to right now? Okay, spooky skeletons, okay. Now that we have the weapon data, we can draw UI quads. Just quads for now, where we can see the different weapon upgrades. And I'll have to see how I'm going to display that. Yeah, I think it's draw UI sprite. It's better. We draw the sprite at the hero, and for this we need to have a vector to weapon choices. Position would be the hero, position origin plus vector 2. Let's move it to the right by 30 pixels and let's say down. Actually, let's just move it to the right. To the very right of the unit. Maybe to the left. To the left would be a bit too far, but okay. And then we draw that at weapon choices position dot. Okay. And I think that's it for now. And then we do weapon choices position dot y plus equals. Oh, the sprite is. Let's just see. Plus 20. Let's just see how that looks. Okay, this should already display us weapons here to the left. This is so bad. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay. Are you improving the upgrade system? Yes, I'm improving the gameplay. Oh god. Yeah. Wow. This looks good. I probably need icons for each weapon. Now I need icons, I think. This is too big. I can do the same thing for abilities, but yeah. Okay, guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly, but this is what... Now we have those UIs. Like, this is bad. 100%. I need 16 by 16 icons for this to work, if anything. Be right back really quickly. Damn. What is scam? Hello Twitch, Vermonology, hello there bro. Guys, I'm sorry, I have to go again. I'm really sorry, but I have like, you know when you have skin on here? Give me a second. Did you ever get any complaints from your neighbors? No, actually I didn't. Actually not. I think they are a bit scared of me, but I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Remember the 4-quarter days, yeah. That was very loud. Okay, guys. I'm back now. New clip. I have one new clip, yeah. I added one new clip. How's the Dark Souls going? Going good, bro. Rafi, my man, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it, bro. Can't believe we had no complaints. Waifu probably smoothed it all over. No, I think either they don't hear me or they're used to it or they're scared. I don't know. Like most people like have been told to be quiet. Like I'm not. And I see them a lot. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't matter. What matters right now is that we get this UI going. So I think, taking a look at this, I don't know if we can do it, guys. I think I have to do a balloons-like menu. The solution is a balloons-like menu that pops up either to the left or to the right, depending on where the unit stands. If the unit is further to the right, the pop-up is here. If the unit is further to the left, the pop-up is here. I think that is the best solution that we can get. We have a balloons-like upgrade system. Because this is just terrible. Let's pretend for a second that, okay, fine, we do not display weapons, right? Let's see. Yeah, let's not do that, right? If false. But we do the same thing for the get ability from list. Get ability options. Yeah. Hero. Tier 0. Am I using the tier? Let's see if this works. Should work. What do we get? An array of abilities. What does it return me? Of course. It returns me a max bar abilities array. Oh, I hate that so much. Yeah. Oh, cool song. Get ability options. What? Oh, it uses a reference. That's dumb. The only way to not have that one loud person in an apartment building is to be that one loud person. Okay, bro. Hero abilities dot count. That would give me the tier. Now that we have the abilities, we can do another for loop over those. We can turn this into draw abilities. Actually, draw upgrades, draw abilities. Draw abilities. Let's turn that into a local scope. Let me see. We call this ability index, not weapon index. There we go. And then that would be abilities.count. All right. Now, we get the ability. I guess we can get that as a reference. Is abilities on ability index. Right. And then we supply a position. I guess we can use that. Let's call it ability choices position. Oh no. Ability choices position. Let's put it to the right. And then what we draw is draw a UI sprite for the abilities. Oh man, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for following, bro. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Now, to the right, we should see a list of abilities. Aha. So that is how big that would be. If I had one more ability, let's say this one. Oh, is this Diablo? Holy shit. Then it would show me that too. See that? Thank you so much, CSW, for following. I just finished making a simple game because Wi-Fi trolled me and disconnected. Did I miss anything? Wi-Fi trolled me? Did you miss anything? No, we are still working on improving the upgrade system of my game, right? So now that I have... This is what it would look like. I think this UI is too big, unfortunately. We can have it look like this. But if we take a look at the entire screen, right? Let's compare screens, right? Actual game worlds. Let's open up Paint. I'll put my world in the... Shit. Put my world in there. Compare that. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect because I have to scale it now, but... You can see how much of the entire screen this already takes in, right? This works here because the UI for the game can be smaller, while the UI for my game is very big. And so I think I have to do a balloon select menu. Just curious, what made you go with your own array types instead of the std vector? Std vector allocates memory on the heap every time it is resized. So let's say you have let me see here. Let's say you have an array or a vector, right? An std vector. And you define that, right? In the beginning, it might have 2 slots, right? To hold, let's say, 2 ints. And then as you add elements to the vector and it fills up, it will at some point grow into a bigger vector. Essentially calling, now I don't know if it's actually calling malloc, but it's calling a memory allocation. Calling malloc and then copying over the data from the previous ones and then erasing this one. And this happens every time the vector reaches its, let's say, full potential. Every time the vector is full and you add another element, it would grow into, and as far as I know, it is always twice as big as it was before. And so this, at least at the very beginning, how much is this? 4, is this actually enough? Like that. And I don't want to have this hidden memory management in my game, and therefore I created my own fixed sized arrays so that I know how much memory I'm using. I'm wasting a bunch of space in my game doing that. I have a vector of 2000 elements and I use, let's say, 20, but that is fine. Because in the grand scheme of things, we can take up a calculator and say, okay, well, if I have 2000 ints that I want to store, right? That is an int, let's say that is 4 bytes multiplied by 8, so 4 bytes for an int, right? Multiply that by 8 to have bits. That is 64,000 bits. That is 64,000 bytes. Wait, I know, that is 64. Wait, how many bytes is that now? Now I'm confused. This is bits. It is 8,000 bytes, right? 8,000 bytes or 8 kilobytes. And if you take a look at a simple texture, let me see here. I have a couple of textures in my game. Let's say you have a texture atlas. We already have for a 4000 by 4000 PNG file that is 9,000 or 900 kilobytes. Uncompressed, this file is, I think, 4 megabytes on the GPU. So in total, you're not wasting any space. Yes, we are, but in the grand scheme of things, that is nothing. Uncompressed, that file is 67 megabytes. Really? How do you know that? Oh yeah, because a 1K texture is 4 megabytes, right? And then you multiply that by 4 times 4, right? Yeah. That's 64, yeah. 4,000 times 4,000 times 4. I see. Okay. Yeah. So essentially what I found out was that I can have fixed arrays while wasting a bit of space, but I save myself the allocations and deallocations in the game. That's why I don't use a vector. It's a long explanation, but that's essentially the reasoning. STD vector is still better for sizes that are predictable in runtime because you can get exactly what you need. You only reserve one. Yeah, but you could also use a fixed array for that. Then that is also a fixed allocation. You know what? I'm going to do a menu. I have an idea. I will do a menu. Let's see. I have an idea. I think we have this, right? Selected hero. ID has a Boolean operator. It does. So what am I doing here now? I create a static float menu animation. timer. That is 0 by default. And we set that menu animation time to 0 every time we don't have a selected hero. You will see soon what this does. So for now, I'm not going to draw any of those upgrades. We keep this because I still need that. But for now, I just want to draw the following. I want to draw a menu, or let's say draw sliced. I forgot the name. Draw 9. I think it's sliced menu. Sprite menu. Sprite sliced menu wood, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what it is. Oh, wow. TLDR, STD vector reverse, reserve size, pre-allocates the amount of elements you need, so it fixes your issue. The thing is still that it is on the heap. It is its own allocation. So maybe I didn't make it clear. This STD vector, this malloc right here, is its own allocation. So it has its own pointer to memory. Okay? And what I want in my game is have one ginormous memory allocation. One allocation. Right? And I split this allocation into different parts that my program needs. So for example here, let's say the green part, the green part, that would be the game state, right? Okay, and then for, let's say, the orange part, this part right here, that would be sound state. Okay, so that is the idea. And in order to allocate or pre-allocate these blocks, I need to know how big they are beforehand. I don't want to have a bunch of pointers to memory. I want to have one pointer to memory. One. At most 2. I currently have 2. One is for exactly this. This is what I call persistent memory. Persistent. Right? Guess what are we listening to? And now it's getting out of hand, right? Cakes, allocate this. Anyways, okay, it's getting out of hand. Like, all right. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Probably have to do 220 or something. Okay, what am I doing here? Thank you so much for skipping this song, bro. Menu. Animation time. So, every time we have a selected hero, we do menu animation time plus delta time. Is the minimum of 1 and that. And this is gonna be 0.0f. There we go. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a capital T. This is going to serve as an animation. Watch what happens now. So, let's see. Okay. Now, this is kind of a terrible animation. Not gonna lie. But now we can work with this, right? Now we can start working. Let's say, okay, well, 100 was a little bit bad. Let's see how 120 looks. Maybe that's better. And maybe that's still too big, right? Let's say, okay, well, 180, how does that look? And maybe 100 was good as well. And then maybe, okay, well, 80 is bad, right? Let's try 70. Move it 10 pixels to the left. I feel like 100 is good if we do 140 here. Well, now we can try 60. And now the coolest thing about this is that we can do the following. Float T is ease out back menu animation time, right? We ease out back that time and then we use T. Now what does this give us? A nicely animated window. Watch. See that? And now we can increase the size or the speed of this by multiplying delta time by 2. Make it snappier. Right? And now every time I click this off, we get this menu, right? It's not fast enough, so we probably have to multiply this by 4. Right? That looks snappy enough for me. Now, obviously, when you click on different ones, it sucks, right? I can't click on this guy and I can't see, right? That's bad. We have to fix the handling of this UI. Did you ease out neck on yourself for that blindfold? Oh man, dude, that was crazy. Like my neck hurt so badly. Okay, now we just have to define the position based on where the unit is, right? I have a question. A real Superku, could you do me one favor, please? Please, are you here? One small favor. What happens when you click on a tower? It shows the upgrades, and then the upgrades are on top of another tower. So, for example, in this case, I don't think you have a tower in close vicinity. But let's say this tower right here, there's a tower right behind this block of memory. How? Or not block of memory, this piece of UI. What do you need to do? The dev placed this UI in world space so it can interact here and there. Okay, so, okay. Please send me a finished game. I can put my name on it. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, another question. In maybe you guys don't know. I need to play the game to know that. How does it work in Bloons? Guys, I'm gonna start up Bloons really quickly. I need to know that. I have to test around in Bloons. If we are going to make a Bloons menu, then we have to play around. Bloons. Where is Bloons? Let's just search here. Update queued? How many updates are you? 800 megabytes? Dude. Wait, what is this? Nix, are you happy that Cakez will have a baby? Can you give him parenting advice? Honestly, the whole concept of that seems more Fever Dream, then Punjab, Linkin Park with electric guitar solos. My advice is always disregarded, so I doubt that can help. I'm more than happy to observe, however. It should be interesting to watch as kids really do change the parents. Upwards smiley face. Aha. You can try to allocate 6 different places around the hero where to place the UI. Then check where the other heroes exclude places where they are. Now, I'm going to have 2 fixed positions like in balloons. If anything, it's going to be either to the left or to the right. 2 fixed positions. I just want to know what happens when the UI places directly on top of a... Thank you! I appreciate it! Thanks so much! Prime Gaming. They're gonna remove that soon. I know that. I know it. It's going to be removed. 100%. Don't say that. Cakez listens to you. I do. I do. I think she's just match. Yeah, that's all. I actually do listen to her, but whatever, you know, whatever. To each his own. All right, let's play a game. Hey, Diamond. Good morning. Let's go! I just love gaming. Don't care? Play. Favorite map? Hard. He listens, but does not understand or follows it. Shut the fuck up. Alright, let's see. Click. Let's have a unit. Hey, my man. I appreciate the support, bro. Thank you so much for the prime money. Thank you, sir. My man! Thank you. 5 gift stubs, bro. Thank you. What a big dick support, man. Okay, what happens when we click on this? Aha. I cannot click behind this. So what I have to do is click off and click on this. And then it shows here. Of course it shows to the left, because the monkey is here. Let me show you something. Watch. I place this monkey here. It's gonna place the UI here. Watch. See? Every time. Without fail. And for this monkey here, it's placing it here too. Why? Because the monkey is further to the left. We're going to do exactly like balloons. But what happens? The menu does not animate. When I click off, the menu animates. Oh, we could do an out animation for the window. Dude. Oh, my man, Ashnobs, thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the big support, guys. I really do. Thank you so much. You know, maybe in the future we will be able to do this streaming thing full time, you know. Working on it. Thank you so much, guys. Showing your eye on the other side is super annoying. Imagine several tower on the left and you want to upgrade all. You move the cursor to the left, right all the time. I don't think anyone cares because balloons. Let's take a look at the rating of balloons on Steam. Let's see. Balloons. Balloons. TD 6 Steam. Ah, this game's terrible, right? Let's see. Overwhelmingly positive. I wonder. Aha. Let's find out how bad the UI is. It's not bad. Epic monkey. Aha. Very balanced game with a totally fair amount of towers. Totally a fire in the whole moment, but there's no harder mode, harder than chimps. The fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming. Okay. Crack monkey eat banana. There's a cat here. Monk. I love popping balloons. Let's find a negative review. Negative, please. Lol. Negative? Any negativity here? There is not a single negative review? Is this 100%? Dude! There's not a single negative review! Oh my god. Yeah, bro, the UI is so bad that everyone hates it. Unanimously. True. Yeah, guys, we found the solution. Hey, how's there not a single negative review? Pop, 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 pop. There's got to be at least one, right? By the way. two sounds playing at the same time. It's really annoying. Sorting system scroll. Listen, bro, this is by the least. This is, I think this, no, actually, how does this work? Wait, did I just select positives only? Most helpful. Aha, so most recent. Okay, we gotta find a negative one here, right? Most recent. Dude, give me one. Nothing, really. This guy's a hater. We ignore this guy, hater. Grindy as hell. This guy's talking about the UI, right? Okay, like guys, my point still stands. This game's good. The UI works exactly how you think it would. Monkey to the left, UI to the right. Monkey to the right, UI to the left. We do the same thing. All right. Cool. We do the same thing. So, unit to the left, UI to the right. I just need to place this a little bit better. Let's say here, or maybe like here. A bit higher up would be nice. Hi, are you Chinese? You are brave copying the Bloons map layout and then also their UI. Okay, questionable. Let me explain to you something, okay? Listen. So, the reason why I'm copying the Bloons map, this map right here, is so that on YouTube, whenever someone sees the thumbnail of my stream, they know exactly what I'm doing, because everybody knows this map. I've gotten countless comments. Hey, are you making a tower defense game? Is this Bloons? Hey, you're making a Bloons game? It is for recognizability. It is called marketing. It is called, I don't know, and we're not going to say that word because that's a dog shit word, right? And then on top of that, I have this map on my stream open all the time, because then anyone seeing my preview window of the Twitch clip, how many of you guys have seen this preview, joined the stream and wondered, hey, is this guy making a tower defense game? How many of you guys? Those that are not like the OGs that like are here for like multiple years, right? Familiar, yeah, exactly. It is literally just there so that I can market this product and people know exactly what I'm doing. It is because the eyes can see immediately, okay, tower defense, boom. That's what got me interested in your streams, yeah, see? On YouTube, comment on YouTube. And so I only have this map here so that people see exactly what I'm doing. I will change this map when I release the game, but for streaming, for anything on the internet where you can see pictures of the game, I'm gonna use this as long as I can. That's how you know Bloons is the market leader. You know, obviously I'm not going to keep it, but I need some familiar, yeah, whatever, that's fucking word, bro. Anyways, yeah. Okay. All right, let's check the right position really quickly. So this should point to the right now. Should be drawing it here. Okay, so comparatively, this obviously we need to move it higher. Let's hard code the position here. Let's say we move this 100 pixels down. It's going to be a fixed menu, right? It is, maybe it's now a bit higher. Or maybe too high. Oh, that looks almost perfect. And then we make, world size X minus, let's say 100. How far is that? Yeah, let's focus on what we are doing. ... Same thing. All the mods had the special power. I think this is good enough. It is furthest to the right here. And now we need a unit to the right. Okay, I think that looks almost perfect. Maybe it could be a little bit further to the left here, but I think it's fine. Actually. Yeah, I think that is the size I want. Maybe move it a little bit further to the left. Let's say 56 or something. Smooth and clean, it's clean, yeah, I like it. And then what we do here, instead of just setting it to 0, we're going to set a max of 0 and, yeah, we have to do 00f because of C++ typing, and then menu animation time minus delta time times 8. And then it moves out, right? See that? See that? Oh, I see. It doesn't draw this. I see. Let me double check. How do we do that? What we could do is this. We put it here. And whenever we have the menu animated, it will show up. Yeah, that definitely does look weird. Not gonna lie. I wonder why it shows both. Oh, because of all of the units, right? Let's see, we're just gonna make it disappear. It's fine. It would be cool to have the menu disappear like that, but I think it requires too much coding. It does work. However, nah, it's fine. We don't do this. We don't animate. We just set it to 0. It's fine. Because, like, I lose this information here. I don't know which unit. The moment I deselect a unit, this information is lost. And so what I would need to store is another UI ID that has the last selected hero, right? And every time I deselect a unit, I fill up this. I would have to do it like that, and I don't know. I don't think the animation will really add much to the game, so we're just going to put it to 0. It's fine. Which means this if check goes away, and that means the animation when closing the window is just closing the window. Yeah, like that. I think that's fine. Okay, cool. Damn it, watching Cakez is making me wanna code some C, but I have to do stinky TypeScript. Why do you have to do stinky TypeScript, bro? Okay, cool. Now that we have this, maybe it's still a little bit in the wrong location, but for now, we can add the upgrades and stuff to it, right? So for example, we can have an entire section here, call it contents, right? That's a section, and then we increase the layer by 1. And further down below, oops, we remove the layer. This is where actually a defer would make sense, right? We could maybe in the future upgrade this, upgrade this system to be, oh god, I hate them. 2 to the right, thank you. Draw upgrades, the draw weapon upgrades. And then we have the ability upgrades. How much they cost and what they do. Whoops. Oh, I hate Vim. This is just a me problem though. Not a Vim problem actually. Money. Hanso, hi my man. Hey Hanso, hi. Long time no see, bro. How's it going? And 00000 Max, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. TypeScript. I take TypeScript over JavaScript any day. TypeScript is dog shit too, but still better than JavaScript. TypeScript is god tier compared to JavaScript, really? Isn't it just a typed language? I mean, I guess you have types, right? Which makes it very much easier than JavaScript. Like you could say this is an int, this is a float, right? Is that the advantage of TypeScript, or what is the advantage? Like my TypeScript experience is 2 weeks. I know it's a superset of JavaScript. It's basically JavaScript, and then it builds a library on top of JavaScript. So what the fuck happened? Thank you, Miguel, for following. What was the audio there? Completely broken. You take JavaScript, and then every time, you have a TypeScript function, and that basically executes a series of JavaScript functions. That is what TypeScript is. Basically, it is, boiled down to JavaScript. I know that, So if you have a type in TypeScript, then obviously, and a different compiler, right? That checks probably for typing. Whenever you compile your program, it will check, I have an int here, you multiply that with a float. I'm assuming, listen, my knowledge of TypeScript is 2 weeks. All right, let's see. We draw the abilities, but that is now in relation to, I see, we need to actually store the correct position. Back to window position, which would be this if check here. And we call it window center. That's important. And we use the window center here. And we can also get the vector to window top left, I guess, or we just use the window center and then draw everything in relation to that. So for example, weapon upgrades would be, what would be the first? Abilities and then the weapons? So abilities would be the first, I guess, because those have the most amount of impact. And then we use the window position, the window center, and we go window size, menu size. Actually, it should be called a different name because I'm overwriting something, I'm pretty sure. Let's call it upgrade menu size. Yeah, I have another menu size, a global menu size, that's why. I remember that. It's terrible to have these constants in a global scope, but yeah, we just need to make a game, right? Think about Undertale. Undertale doesn't have any of this dog shit. Window menu size, yeah, we don't do menu size, but upgrade menu size. .x minus, we need to go to the left, 5 pixels. No, actually, divided by 2. It's kind of bad, but yeah, divided by 2. And then minus 5 or 10 or 8. We'll see how much. That it would be to the left. And then we do upgrade. Actually, upgrade menu size divided by 2 minus 8. Just full blown that. In braces. Now that we have this position, then we add to the x coordinate. Let's see what that looks like. It should be like here somewhere on the top, or maybe it doesn't show up at all. Interesting, it doesn't show up at all. Is this because this position is wrong? It's placing it at 98, okay. Interesting. Let's try a generic position. Oops, sorry. Just noticed, are you using Vim extension in Visual Studio Code? Yes, I am. With a couple of... He doesn't have ability options. Wait a minute. This guy doesn't have any abilities. That's why... Ah, I see. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. I was wondering why... What happened. This is supposed to be minus. Then it should be on the top left. Okay, that's kind of bad. But of course it makes sense, because they're all... Cakes, I've bought and downloaded Last Epoch. What would you recommend me try out? Knowing my playstyle's preferences, ranged arrow stuff or a necromancer? I think I would try out a necromancer. I'm pretty sure they made a very cool necromancer idea. Snowman, hello there, my man. Good morning. Hey Cakes, what audio lib are you using? I'm using X Audio 2 from Windows. Looks like this, if you want to know how, like, if that helps you. This is initializing audio. Maybe you can take like a clip and then update audio looks like this. It's mostly finding a voice and then submitting a buffer. And then if voices run out, closing the buffer, setting the volume down, stopping it. If I need to do that, mostly the sounds just play and then they stop on their own. That's how I do audio. It's not perfect. Should have probably gone with SDL2, but yeah. Does it move to the left or to the right? It moves to the left, okay. Okay. The idea is the following. That's what it looks like, and then over here instead of 20 we do 22. Or whatever fits in there. This is probably going to be 16 or something. Why do people say GL is dead? I don't know why that is. Okay, that is abilities, and we do the same thing for the weapon upgrades. The weapon upgrades are a bit odd, but still possible. Let's take that here. We do a text and add 16 to it. Weapons. Oh, excuse me. The weapon chooses position on Y plus equal with 16, and then we do plus X plus equals 22. All right, now we have the weapons. Let's see how that looks. It is not drawing the weapon. Oh yeah, because it's in if false, of course. I need to put that there. All right, now we see the weapons as well. It's not perfect, but that's the idea. And then we have abilities, weapons, and Armor pieces. That's the idea. Oh yeah, and also this stuff should only show if the time is 1. Or bigger than something else. Let's see here. Yeah, it only shows the contents once it is fully loaded. Cakez, just see your Discord message. Send the shit, bro. Thank you. I'll take it off. I'll take a look at it off stream. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. I need to think and digest this idea. We're gonna switch over to Dark Souls now. I need to think about it. Looks like a good idea that I have here. Then we can get rid of this bar at the bottom. And the only thing that we change, we can even get rid of the target priority because it is now, I'm now able to put it here in this menu. Solid hour of work. I think we got some good stuff done. I need to think on whether I want to do it this way, but I think this looks good. I know this is not much work, but I'm happy. The thing is, if you want to make a game, just use an engine like Unity or Godot. Making a game plus an engine is just a burden. Yeah, if you really just want to make a game, I would suggest an engine as well. Bro, I wrote at least 2,000 lines over the weekends. You did how much, Cakez? Not as much as you did. And I still made progress. I'm happy. Alright, guys. Let's close some stuff here. Don't save. Close that. Close that. Because I might still change this, right? We'll see. It does look good. It's just like in balloons. I'll have to see. Then obviously it shouldn't disappear. Let me see here really quickly. Let's see. There we go. Now we can click on this menu and it doesn't disappear and only disappears when we click it off. Right? If we click on the menu, nothing happens. If we keep clicking on the unit, nothing changes. And we can click on here, but we can click it off like this. I don't think that picking engine is that obvious. It does depend on your goals and scopes. Just make a game is very broad criterion. I know, but for those people that just want to focus on making a game, having to do an entire engine is 1 year of work they can save. Or more. That just goes... That is just how much time and effort goes into making an engine. You need to have this prerequisite time to learn how to make an engine if you want to make a game and an engine at the same time. I don't think you can be much faster. Code the game is not equal create the game. Okay, guys, we're gonna switch over to Dark Souls now. I'm hyped. Let's see. Where is the thing? Exploring castle today, right? YouTube? Hey, why doesn't this work? Oh lol, what happened to the bot? Hey, did the bot crash, guys? Did you manage to crash the bot? There you go. Huh? Are we in Anna Londo? There we go. Let's go here. Let's add in the YT here as well. Important to add that in. Let's go and switch over to Dark Souls. Okay, guys, it is time. Dark Souls Remastered. Let's begin. I'm happy. Close. 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 Where's Dark Souls? Okay, guys, I'm gonna switch over the stream on YouTube. I will switch over to Dark Souls there on my other YouTube account. If you wanna follow the Dark Souls playthrough or the stream, you can join this YouTube channel right there. I'll see you all tomorrow for that. Peace.